Russian horses. I wonder what that's for. Ah! Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be another Skylander video. Even though it's June, I usually talk about pedophile content. Yeah, don't mind me yapping like a small dog in the intro. It just came out like that. I don't really use my max volume much when I talk. I kind of just reserve myself. But let's get into the video. I'm gonna put everything in technically, I think 3 categories, maybe 2. It's like Spyro's Adventure and Giants and SWAT Force and Trap Team. You know what? Let's do it like that. Why not? There's not many of either, honestly. But this is gonna be about what. Dang it. Yeah, my bad. You saw me mid brain fart, but yeah, this is gonna be like what Skylanders should have gotten Lightcores, honestly. So instead of blabbering and having you guys see me basically go down the Joe Biden dementia route, let's go to the magic element of the first section, which is Spyro's Adventure and Giants. So we're gonna go with the only 3 that I think that could have actually been Lightcores in that game. I would have added Spyro, but that would have been every single one of the magic element, and I don't even know if Spyro would have technically ever gotten a Lightcore, even in any other alternate reality. It's like, what do you give him as a Lightcore? Like, you make his horns glow, or like the flame he shoots out of his mouth? But that just seems to be, that's more pedantic on more things like that. Anyway, I think Double Trouble would have been a great Lightcore to go off with, because if they didn't go for Pop Fizz and had the magic element be the one that had the last game's characters instead of the new one, Double Trouble would have been the #1 character I would have imagined being a Lightcore. Because he basically has that one staff with the green orb, and that's totally, like, perfect Lightcore material. You can have the green staff glow along with his eyes, maybe his mouth. That'd been pretty cool. Then you got Wrecking Ball, who I would think would be the least likely out of these 3. Where Wrecking Ball, you can have the little tendrils on his head glow, or you can have him stick his tongue out and his tongue glows. You know, kind of like how the game would be. It's like, it's long, it's bulby, and it's perfect. Just do something like that or something. And then there's Voodoo. He's the one that I'm mostly unsure about, but he's pretty good. It's like his axe in the game actually does glow, so that would be perfect. I can't think about anything on his body that glow unless you give him armor. But yeah, for Voodoo to get a Lightcore, all you need to do is just have his chain blade out, just have the blade be glowing. That's kind of it. So then we're going to go on the tech element. Yeah, with the tech element, there will also be 3 again, but it's going to be Drill Sergeant, Boomer, and Sprocket. Wait, did I already say that? Who knows? I don't care. Yeah, so them 3 would be the Lightcores that I would choose. Drill Sergeant being the least likely, because the only things I can really imagine him glowing on him would be maybe his drills on one point, but that would be very debatable. But then there'd be his eyes, his mouth, his cannon, and like the thruster thing in his and like his butt basically shoots out flames like it does in the game. Like, you know, when he charges. Then there's Boomer, I think would probably be even more or less likely since he doesn't have much to glow except for maybe bombs and that's it. Sprocket, most likely, definitely. She can probably have like a tank or like a spark go off or not screwdriver, freaking wrench, and she has that one thing in her hand that shoots out electricity or something like that. That's pretty freaking cool. She like sparks with it glow right there. Actually, now I think about it, none of these would really be that good of Lightcores compared to the last element. But let's stop lollygagging and go to the water element. Yeah, this water element's gonna be freaking quick. Probably not as quick as the next water element, but it's gonna be whatever. There's 2 of them: Slam Bam and Zap. I was thinking Gilgren could have been it, but all you could think about is like the water coming out of him. But that's it. Slam Bam, his whole body can glow. He's basically kind of bioluminescent, you know, because in the game he is partially see-through like he is on the figure, and I'm like, well, that's cool. Maybe you can have like an ice fist or an ice block that could glow, but that'd be pretty basic. And then there's Zap, who would definitely be more of a Lightcore than Slam Bam. He can have the water shooting out of the tanks on his back to be literally glowing. He could be riding something that glows. He shoots lightning out of his mouth, of course that glows. And that just seems to be it. Chill already has a Lightcore, and Wham Show has a Lightcore in the 3rd game, so we're going to a fire element. Alright, twice as much as the last element. The fire element has 4 of them. There's Igniter, Flame Slinger, Sunburn, and Hot Dog. Basically, every character that is a fire element can basically be a Lightcore, because of one cheap tactic. It's called Flames. Igniter's entire body and sword could glow. Flame Slinger's bow can glow. Maybe he shoots an arrow in the air. I don't know what. Maybe actually when he runs it glows, because in the game he runs and there's like a flame trail behind him. Sunburn, he's a phoenix. His entire body glows. That is actually perfect material. If Sunburn had to only get one repose, I would be up for offer a Lightcore. I don't even care about a series 2. Like, get a Lightcore Sunburn at least. They could have had 4 elements in Swap Force been like that, because they had water, earth, and air all be older characters, when I think fire could have been perfect since earth and air are already opposites. Have opposites with water. That'd be Sunburn, that's like a Lightcore. And then there's Hot Dog. He could just shoot something out of his mouth or just have like a flaming tail, which is pretty cool. And I would think that'd be real well for Hot Dog. I don't think he would have gotten a Lightcore if I think about it. It's like Igniter or Flameslinger probably would have got him over the other two. But let's go to the Earth element. Back to 2, we got Bash and Dino Ring. Prison Break already got a Lightcore, and I can't think about anything for Terrafin. Flash Ring also has a Lightcore too, so that just leaves them 2. Bash, he could just have his tail or some one of the fists that he ran that would glow. Have like a bit of shards in the fist that glow. And then you got Dino Ring, obviously the only thing I can think about is the boomerangs. That was pretty quick. Let's go to the next one, which is the air element. Yeah, this is going to basically be one dude, and that's a lightning rod. Because Whirlwind cannot really think about it unless she shoots a rainbow. Sonic Boom actually can't think about that. Warnado already has a Lightcore. Jetvac has a Lightcore. You get Lightning Rod. Maybe that's the name. I probably forgot it. But yeah, his Lightning Bolt is the #1 thing I'd expect for basically Lightcore material. And other than that, maybe the bracelet thing on his wrist. Let's go with the life element. With the life element, we got Zook and Camo, because Stump Smash, I don't think he could really have a Lightcore unless, I guess, there's bits of him like cut off or something. Like he got glowing insides, he's got a glowing tongue, maybe he shoots a glowing nut, who knows. Then there's Stealth Elf, which she doesn't have a Lightcore, and whatever with that, she probably could have been like just a mist figure that's green. Glowing eyes, pretty cool. Shroom Boom already has a Lightcore. Zook can definitely have something come out of his launcher be a Lightcore, like 100%. And Camo, there's an ability in the game where he shoots out red peppers along the ground. That could be a Lightcore. Him shooting a yellow sunbeam out of his mouth can also count as a Lightcore, so him shooting a yellow ball out, pretty neat. You can have that, even have all the yellow on them, like the yellow spikes and horns. That stuff can literally glow too. Okay, let's finish off this section with the undead element. And now finishing off the Spyro's Adventure Giants segment, which I am segmenting them like this for both sections of the games, because after Giants, Skylanders did not really feel the same that much at all. But yeah, with Undead, Chop Chop, I don't think he could have been a Lightcore, even though he does have the eyes on his mask. And maybe like a gem in the middle of the shield. And then there's Cinder, who would basically just look like your Series 3 self, but glowing. Hex already has a Lightcore, but then that leaves Ghost Roaster and Fright Rider. Ghost Roaster, he actually has an Eon's Elite where his tail's long and red. That could have been perfect for a Lightcore on its own, like that tail chain thing. He could have definitely been it. Or he could have been in a giant green skull or red skull or whatever. I forgot much about the game. He does have a lot of glowing components though. Then there's Fright Rider. The eyes of his ostrich thing could definitely glow, and his lance can have a little ring around it. Yeah, so basically that'd be it. So then we're gonna finalize this crap out with the Swap Force Trap Team section. Back to the magic element. Yeah, I don't mean for this video to be dragging at all. I wanted it to be like 8 minutes or something, maybe a little less, but that's kind of impossible with how I'm doing things. It's like I gotta literally be the flash of my freaking mouth just to get this video through. But it's gonna be 3 again, like it was originally. Star Strike already has a Lightcore, so that leaves the other 3. Because ironically, Magic, they're kind of like Fire. They have a really good track of Lightcores. Freaking Dunebug, basically a staff. Could have been perfect for it. Then there's Cobra. I almost said Cobra Kai. Cobra Kadabra. His flute can be can glow. The freaking basket system can glow. A snake can glow. Who knows? Deja Vu, that little gem in her staff, or the hourglass. Let's go to attack one before anybody slaps me in my freaking face. Thank God, finally, we're in the shorter part of the video. So every element is now going to be in 2s, except for the water element. light and dark because there's only one of those. But for the tech element, it's going to be Treadhead and Chopper. Because Countdown already has a freaking Lightcore, and I can't think about the thing for Wind Up. For Treadhead, it can obviously be the flames coming out of the exhaust pipes at the back of his whatever. Chopper, though, he could either shoot a missile or like shoot like his dinosaur breath or whatever. Or whatever you call it. I think it is called breath. Let's go to the water element. With the water element, I'm starting to really rush this video out, so it can be 14 minutes, so it don't sound like I'm a freaking liar. It's Punk Shock, the only water element I can think about. I was originally going to also include Echo, but I don't like Echo, so no. Riptide and Flipwreck are basically the same character, and Punk Shock's the only unique one. She shoots electricity from a crossbow, which can definitely be Lightcore. Water around her can glow around her. Maybe her body can glow. Who knows? Fire element time. For the fire element, Frino is actually the only fire element I couldn't think of him having a Lightcore, unless he's like on his bike like his Series 2. But Smolder Dash already has a Lightcore. Torch has a flamethrower and some fire hair, so that can be some glow. Maybe even like a horseshoe that she holds can glow. Trailblazer, made of flame, definitely can glow. The whole body can glow on that one. Maybe even footprints if you want to be cool like that. Now we're going to go to the earth element. The earth element, Slobbertooth and Fist Bump are not the ones that glow, but Scorp, he has them little green balls. I think those can definitely glow. He's got a Stanger, which can also glow. And then there's Rocky Roll, which I actually had a cool idea for him, where the little roll guy, the boulder, he would technically have broken a bit, and on the inside would be like this green geode thing that glows. That would have been a really cool thing to have for an earth element. Now for the air element. For the air element, I was thinking of including Scratch, but I'm going with 2, why not? Popthorn would be perfect for a Lightcore. He's got that inflatability with him. Basically his lower side can glow. Blades cannot glow. But even though I hate Fling Kong, he can glow too, because he has some little blue things that, he throws in game. And that carpet. Yeah, the carpet and the little blue discs he throws, those would glow if he had a Lightcore. Now let's go to the life element. For the life element, Zulu was big missed potential for a Lightcore. I don't know why they gave it the Bumble Blast. His mouth didn't even glow. That's the stupid part. But for Zulu, I think the green see-through thing he holds is perfect Lightcore material, and even have a glowing animal to go along with it. That would be fantastic if they went above and beyond and had Zulu be the Lightcore instead of Bumble Blast, the guy who's more popular. But then there's Food Fight, because I'm not including High Five. I don't like High Five. I can't think about it. Not really trying to think about it right now. Food Fight, the tomatoes can definitely glow. He even has the Zucchini attack, which is on the underbarrel, which can also glow if you wanted to. And that's all I can think about for the life element. Let's go for the undead element. Grim Creeper already has a Lightcore. Roller Brawl, I don't care about her character. She sucks. Don't like her. Batspin. Her whole body where the tornado crap happens, that can be glowing. Her staff can have glowing eyes. And then there's Funny Bone. He has a green bit on his tail. His eyes can glow, and that little green frisbee he has in his mouth can glow. Now let's just finish this video off before it takes too damn long. We're going to go with the light and the dark element this time, because I want to be unique about it. And I'm clumping them together because they're the only one of their element that are cores, and of course in this game. And the Trap Masters, of course. Basically, fucking Spotlight and Blackout. Their bodies can basically just glow. Let's say that. You got the rings on Spotlight's wings and body, that can glow. And for Blackout, his eyes can glow, maybe something else can glow, stuff like that. But I'm going to go finish off this video for certain. It's taking forever, because why not? I'm sorry everybody had to wait 4 weeks between my last upload and the other one. And before that, I think it was actually a whole month. Because I came back, wanted to make videos. I made one, got lazy, made another. 4 weeks after that, I made another, because one of my videos was taken down. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'll just keep making videos, why not? It's like, I'm trying to consistently be consistent with myself, because I am having issues outside my YouTube channel with identity and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, once I get this crap done and I get the motivation again, I will basically start consistently making videos again, or at least semi-consistent. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to have it to where when I talk, I don't spill over myself, because sometimes I do wake up speaking perfect English, and other times I just stutter like I'm Joe Biden during a speech. And I was thinking, like, one day when I start making videos consistently again, don't speak like a damn robot, have some personality to it, stuff like that, you guys would actually start liking my content again. But, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Here's a picture of my two cats I saw this morning. And I'll go return this freaking whiteboard back to Goodwill to get my $5 back, because this was the first worst $5 I spent on anything. Adios.